Hi parents and students, Miss Ray here. I just wanted to quickly go over what to expect for week 2 in our class. So what I'm sharing with you here is our calendar, and I'm going to sort of talk through each day. Of course, you'll have the presentations that we go through every day, and all of the materials are going to be posted on Google Classroom. So if you are looking for more detail, you can certainly find those things there. So this week we kick off the first part of our identity and belonging unit, which is why I write. So we're really going to be digging into the reasons that we as writers are motivated to tell our stories. So we're going to start that with a 6-word memoir, which is a fun activity we do every year, where you'll be telling us a little bit about you, your most important story in just 6 words. So a super fun assignment, really creative. I hope you're going to have fun with that one. And then we dig into our first text, which is Why I Write by Mark Salzman. And then asynchronously, I ask that if you haven't finished that in class, you finish that up so that you're ready for Tuesday. On Tuesday, we are going to review the rubric for our first written assignment, our first graded assignment. It is scored on 2 different formative bands. The first one is purpose, and the second one is style. So we're really going to dig into that rubric, make sure we really understand what's being asked there. So just to give you a preview of that rubric, this is what it looks like. As a reminder, we are on a 6-point scale, which means everything has 6 different levels of proficiency. We broke these down in our own language last week, so you'll see that updated on our copies of the rubrics. However, this gives you an idea of what it looks like initially. So you can receive anywhere from unsatisfactory to exemplary, which are the scores from 1 to 6. And then this breaks down what you are scored on. Both of these learning targets are formative because I know we are still practicing, we are still learning. So again, formative work is only accounting for 30% of your overall final grade. So just keep that in mind. It's a great practice and learning opportunity. All right, after we review the rubric, we are going to jump into 2 more texts. The first is Sandro Cisneros' On Writing. It's a YouTube video that you'll be analyzing in small groups. And the second is Stephen King's essay, The Story. Both of these sort of discuss why it is that these writers tackle this task of writing that we love so much. Asynchronously, I am asking you to look at 2 more essays. I'm giving you a selection of 5. You'll pick 2. They're all really short to dig a little bit deeper, to gain more understanding of what these things look like. On Wednesday, you're going to brainstorm for your own Why I Write paragraph, which is sort of our culminating event for this very small introduction to the identity and belonging unit. When you're finished with it, you're going to post it on Google Classroom on Thursday, and you will get feedback from each other. So you'll get feedback from your peers. You'll also get feedback from me. So you want to be sure that you have that completely finished by Thursday so that you're ready to post it on Thursday or earlier. If you finish it earlier, that's also totally fine, as the answer to the question on Classroom, and then you will receive feedback. I'll pull from those feedback or from those writing samples, and I'll put together some examples of really nice stylistic writing so that you can see models of what is advanced work looking like in this course. Asynchronously, I encourage you to just revise, because on Friday, that bad boy is due by 11:59 p.m. on Turnitin.com and on Google Classroom. Turnitin.com is a good plagiarism checker. I like to do the actual comments themselves on Google Classroom, so I do ask that you put them in both places. And then on Friday, we're going to kick off the identity and belonging piece of this unit. We'll listen to a TED Talk. We're going to listen to a piece of a podcast, my favorite podcast, honestly. It's called This American Life, and there's just a little excerpt from an episode called The Room of Requirement that we'll be listening to, and we're going to do some brainstorming, some discussion to get ready to dive into our identity and belonging unit. So that's our week this week as far as instruction goes. This week you also have flex time for the first time, and you'll be touching that a little bit more. You're going to get a video from Miss Moore that really breaks down what flex time is and how to sign up. But the offerings, and we'll talk about it in class too if you have any questions about it. On Tuesday, if you want any book blog help, go ahead and sign up for my flex. On Wednesday, any assistance or feedback and anything comp related, sign up. Thursday, I do have ERWC labeled as my flex offering. However, if you're really needing some support or some assistance when it comes to your Why I Write paragraph, you can sign up for that as well. In the future, I'll probably really want those 2 things to be split. But since you do have a writing task due this week, I want to give you the opportunity to hop into my ERWC one if you'd like. Or if you see on the Flex offerings that there's another beginning comp teacher who's offering comp support on Thursday, you're welcome to go there as well. That's the great thing about Flex time, is it's really a shared space where you can get assistance from not only myself, but from the other beginning comp teachers as well. Also, that's where you'll see things like club meetings or book clubs or other fun extracurricular activities that are happening around campus. So that kind of breaks down what's happening this week. I hope that you have a wonderful last little bit of a weekend here as we close out Sunday night, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.